What's going on, guys? My name is Gametron13. So Minecraft Snapshot 23W43A just came out and introduces the copper bulb, which is a new block that was introduced in Minecraft Live 2023. This block is really cool, and today I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do with it. So the first use is that you can now have toggleable lights with a button. See, if I press this button, all the lights turn off. If I press it again, all the lights turn on. Now, you were able to do this in previous versions either by using a lever, which is considerably uglier, or you'd have to run a Tflipflop which converts the button press into a continuous pulse, but those are often either big or bulky or confusing to new redstone users. So the fact that you can now have toggleable lights with just a button and nothing else fancy, you just have to run a signal into all of the lights, is very, very welcome. So another thing that you can do with the new copper bulb is you can create alternating lights. So if I just press this button on this light, you can see it turns on, and now I have a hopper clock with an item cycling in and out of it. If I just place a comparator here to give a pulse into this block, you can see that the lights alternate between being on, off, and this isn't something you were able to do quite as easily as you can now, because you'd either have to mess around with pistons or redstone torches, and you definitely wouldn't be able to keep it this compact. So now the fact that you can create alternate lighting with the new copper bulb using this little redstone is very good, very nice. Just to show you something cool that you can make with the alternating lights, I have made a train signal. You can see I have an observer clock pulsing into the lights, making them alternate back and forth. So yeah, this could be something cool that you have dotted around your world. So the final use involving copper bulbs is a little more technical, but it involves comparators. Now comparators can actually take an output from the copper bulb if it is lit. So if I just light this real quick, you can see the comparator is giving a redstone output, and it gives an output of 15. And if I deactivate it, you can see the comparator turns off. This is not something that we've had previously, even with the redstone lamp. See, if I put a comparator out by the back of the redstone lamp, it does not give a comparator output when it is lit. So this is something new that we haven't had before. So there are 2 use cases for this kind of behavior. The first involves the Tflipflop. We now have a new way to make Tflipflops. So if I hit this button, the piston retracts. If I hit it again, the piston extends. Now what's going on here is this comparator is giving an output of 15 into the side of this comparator, and it's also receiving an output of 15 from the redstone torch. This comparator is set to subtract mode, so 15 minus 15 equals 0, so it's not giving an output, but when I hit this button to turn the lamp off, this comparator is no longer giving an output into the side of this comparator, allowing it to give a full strength output. Now the second use case involves observers. Up to now, there hasn't been an easy way to get an observer to fire only once. See, if I hit this button, it fires twice. Now you can't, there is a weird quirk with note blocks allowing observers to detect whenever a note changes, and you can use them to fire them once in this manner, but this is very limited in terms of redstone pulses. See, if I pulse the note block with a repeater, it still fires twice. But now we have the copper bulb, and if I click on the button, it only gives one update into the observer, meaning we now have a way to toggle observers once, and this even works with sending redstone signals. So if I just send a pulse into the redstone lamp, you can see it only gives one update to the observer. This can make working with observers a lot easier in certain circumstances. Alright, so this has been 3 ways to use the new copper bulb. You can use them to create toggleable lighting with a single push of a button. You can use them to make alternating lights that go back and forth. And you can mess around with comparators, so you can make new Tflipflops. Or you can even use them to toggle observers only once. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like what you see, then make sure to subscribe. This has been Gametron13, and I'm out. See ya.